Grateful new day, grateful new night. Birds got power. I'm grateful always. I know that ain't rhyme, but oh well. Listen, right? What going with the flow look like in the physical realm? Disclaimer. I don't know everything. Alright, wait, because words got power. I got access to knowing everything. You hear me? And I'm open to everything. I ain't opposed to nothing. So I'ma say it like this. How you know what going with the flow look like in the physical realm? It's like this. You ever heard something like, don't go to that Family Dollar you always go to, right? It's like, go to the one down the street. And you like, man, I ain't about to do that. I'm about to just go to this one right here. But then you end up finding yourself going to where you heard in your brain to go. And when you get there, you get to the register, forget that you ain't there and bring no money with you. That's just this hypothetical, but this really happened to some people, some beings. And the person in the next aisle, or the person behind you, or the person that's working the register, do something for you. And you like, oh, thank you, because I would have had to go back home, or I'd have had to run back to the car. Or if I ain't even come right here, I was about to go right in the house. This will never happen. That's going with the flow. So let me give you a real life, like a personal example. Today, before I left the shop, you know, I cut hair if somebody needed a barber, yeah. But before I left, I said, man, I'm gonna go to this international market that I used to go to, because I was right down the street from it. So I don't like going back and forth. I like to do things in one motion. I don't like zigzagging. Yeah. So I ended up going, and I said, oh yeah, boom, I could just go to that dollar store right there. Boom, yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's a Dollar General, that mean everything cheaper than that, John. Yeah. Family Dollar, they be like, come on, man, everybody in the family ain't coming here with money in their pockets, dog. But listen, so I went with the flow. I get there, and the flow started before I left out. I wrote stuff down in my notes and saying what I'm gonna do today, as if it's already done. Like, we getting this, we getting that, we doing this, we doing that. And so it is at the end of my note. Sit for that thought for bed, what out, well bop, well hoke, sell hoke, and well noise. Nella wop, wow, look, you woke, see. Yeah. That's just something that the creator, me and the creator got. That's an insider. Yeah. But anyway. So I end up going. So the flow was already set before I left out the house. Everything that was scripted to happen after that was already set. That's all I had to do was just go with what I felt. Not what I tried to put in the play. What I felt, what I heard. And I felt that. So, I'm going to go. I'm going to do that. So I did it. I stuck to my notes. Something about writing stuff down, whether it's in your phone or not. When you take them words out your brain and you put it in this realm, in another form, and so it is. You hear me? Alright, this is gonna be short because I'm tired. You hear me? But so I get there, I get what I'm supposed to get, what I wrote down I'm gonna get. And then I heard this voice. I just heard a mother say, we're gonna get some games, we're gonna play some games. And the kids was like, yeah, oh, that's cool, we're gonna play games. What type of games we gonna play? Then I get to walking past the aisle. I glance away, but then my brain clicked, hold up, I know that face. I look, man, that's my cousin kid's mother. That's my little cousin's mother. And I had just hit her phone earlier today, I think, or yesterday, or the day before. I said, hey, yeah, bring the boys. I'm gonna cut their head before they go to school. Bring the boys. And she was right there. I said, man, look at this. I knew I was supposed to come in for something. I'm not saying them. She said, oh yeah, the boys in the other aisle. So I got the hug on my little cousins. You know, I captured the moment, took pictures of it. Yeah. I got the hug on my little cousins, you hear me? Like they was little. I was right there since they was youngins, you hear me? But yeah, that's one synchronicity. One example of what going with the flow could get you. You hear me? So that made me happy. I got to see my little cousin, and they mother got a place in my heart because that's their mother. You hear me? So I be, hey, y'all good? Y'all good? What's up? How y'all been? You hear me? And boom. So I leave that jump. And I'm like, I'm gonna go to international market. Remember I said that? I said I'm gonna go to international market. And I get there, I'm like, you know what? I don't need to get that stuff for real. I'm good. When I pull up the park, just to make my brain up before I say, nah, I confirm that I'm not going in. I'm good. I'm cool and I'm cool. I see a car pull up. And I know the car. I'm like, hold up. I know that ain't my man, my men mother. And she be juicing and she be doing her thing with the fruit, you hear me? I'm like, look at her. She parking and stuff. Like, man, I knew I was supposed to come right here. So I said, you know what? I heard, go in there. You supposed to go in there. So I went in there. I ain't talking no spooky stuff. People hear stuff in their brain. I know y'all do. Don't try to spin me. I ain't spinning you. You hear me? So I went in there, got my little one item that I needed, that I wanted, that I needed, cocoa aminos. You hear me? And I say, hey, you. She's picking the seedless watermelon up. You hear me? Oh, hey. I'm like, man, I knew I was supposed to come in here. I seen you. I said, oh, yeah, I got to go in there now. You know what I'm saying? Gave her a hug, asked was she good. When I got my cocoa amino, got back in the car, yeah. And I'm driving like, man, it's late. Man, I don't feel like cooking. I'm about to clean up too. I ain't about to cook. I'm gonna just get some avocados and walnuts. Nah, you know what? Nah, I ain't about to do that. I'm good. So I end up going with the flow. Cause that was the initial, that's what I felt initially to do. To go ahead and go in, man, get the wall. Why would this pop up? Just get the walnuts and get the avocado and you got the cocoa aminos, man. You good for the day. I go in there, I walk around, I say, oh yeah, they got the Valencia oranges, the seeded oranges, the seeded citrus, because a lot of these oranges don't got seeds in them no more. And I just so happened to find them there, just going with the flow a couple days ago. So I got some of them too. I get to the register, I got 4 avocados, 2 mangoes. And I got some mangoes to try them out from that store. I ain't never get they mangoes, you know, some Jones ain't always right, you hear me? But I got some mangoes out of there. This not the international market, this another junk. I get in the line. The young, I said, I tell the person at the register, I said, yeah, you don't even gotta take them out. I got 4 avocados, 2 mangoes. He said, hey, buddy, I just charged you for 2 each. I said, huh? He said, I just charged you for 2 each. You good? 2 mangoes, 2 avocados. You good? And that's when I said, man, I was supposed to come here tonight. I said, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. That's what going with the flow is. You never know what blessing you're going to bump into or what lesson you're going to bump into. And you can't say the word you can't say the word blessing without lesson. You hear me? So lessons are blessings because they help redirect us. You hear me? To where we supposed to be and where we should be. Or else we're going to keep learning them be lessons. Lessons. We're going to keep getting more blessings and lessons to learn. You hear me? If we don't adapt, we'll catch on to the patterns. So I'm saying that to say, if you hear something, if you feel something in your brain, in your heart, and your initial plan was to go to a specific gas station or call your peoples, call your specific cousin, say the specific thing that you heard to say, and if you just pay attention to, and it don't have a bad outcome, why not just go see what that's about? Just go. Just go. That's a flow. It's like the wind. The wind blow. The trees take in what it take in, and we breathe out, and they take in what we breathe out, and then we breathe in what we need from the air, from the atmosphere. And that's our creator, the flow. Them our ancestors, all the oxygen around us, they all present, they right here. This is the life right here. Wave your hand, you feel that? This the life, that's it right there. That's the eternity right there, you hear me? Water is oxygen, oxygen is water, you hear me? That's it right there, that's the life, that's our creator in this realm. That's going with the flow. Let's go with the flow. Whatever just flow through your brain and they got a great outcome and make you feel good. Like, man, shit, I'm gonna be cool if I just do that. I don't mind doing that. Go ahead, test that out. Test what you hear and feel out. That's how we learn ourselves too. You hear me? When we test what we hear that don't got a bad outcome. Not, yeah, go around the way you used to be posted up at, man. Just kick it right there for like 10 minutes. You know, ain't nothing gonna happen, you good, but what's the possibilities of something negative happen? It's a lot. When we place ourselves in certain environments, that's what happened. A lot could happen. A lot of negative possibilities. And nothing bad or nothing good, because we could learn from everything. If something was real bad, then how you gonna learn from something bad? It ain't that bad for real. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on in this realm, but if it's not in your personal, physical life, space, it's alright. Go with your flow. You hear me? I understand that somebody else in this realm and is on another side or houses down going through something worse than you been through or getting through, and they ain't coasting through it like you coasting through it though, or you not coasting through it like they coasting through it, and that's just cool. Go with the flow. Test what you hear. If it don't have a bad outcome, explore it. We should not be opposed to things. We should give things a chance, and if it don't sit well, kick rocks and blow leaves, you hear me? Roll out from it. Go with your flow, the creative flow on the creative time. That's the creative script. We just, hopefully, we getting an Oscar for how we playing our role in this realm. Dig what I'm saying? Have a great night. If you feel like going with the flow of going to sleep right now, or going to sleep before 12, before 1, go with that flow. You might wake up in a different realm with your eyes open in this physical realm, but you see different now. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, that.